Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1985 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers at Tigers Stadium. On the mound for the Blue Jays today is Jimmy Key, whose record is 3-1 with a 4.15 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers is Jeff Robinson, whose record is 6-0 with a 1.41 ERA. Okay, here we are as we get it ready to start a new series versus the Blue Jays, a tough team. I mean, they're better than us with batting average, home runs, stolen bases, and we're nearly, a full run, give or take, better than them in ERA. So we have the advantage pitching, which we have had versus most of the teams we've played so far this season. But Toronto, the better hitting team, coming to Tiger Stadium, where the home run balls are flying. So, I'm a little concerned. We do have our top three guys in our rotation. I guess that's not true, because tomorrow, Mark Leiter will make his Major League debut. So we don't have Petrie for another 30 days. We have Jeff Robinson, who's undefeated, going today. And then Mark Leiter will get his first start in the majors tomorrow versus Dave Stieb, who's not really Dave Stieb in this game. And then game 3 will be Brian Kelly versus Luis Leal. And then we finally get a day off. Now, we have not had a day off. If you look in the totality of this run that we're on right here since back in April. So April 29th was the last day that we had off. So nearly every game that we play, there's someone in our lineup that is listed as tired because we haven't had an off day. So this is my strategy, and I don't know if you play this, if you follow the same strategy or not. But when I have a player who is tired, today it's Barry Larkin listed as tired, I take him out immediately. Like the very next game, I rest him because I feel like, and I don't know this for sure, but I feel like the potential for injury increases dramatically. And we can't afford to have really any injuries to our batters because our pitchers get injured so often. Now, I don't know why it is that if you run your starting pitcher out there every 5 days, they somehow are more likely to get injured. I can't remember the last time we've had a batter get injured for any length of time. And that goes double for the Seattle Pilots sim series that we're doing. So I feel like the right thing to do is to always take out the batter whenever they are showing that they are tired. And that way you just sort of circumvent the whole potential injury issue. For one game, you might be weaker in some facet, offensively or defensively, but I feel like it's the right thing to do. And we do seem to get our players staying healthy. The only time I've ever made a run on a player who was tired, let them bat, was at the end of the season when we were trying to make the playoffs. If it was in a crucial game, I suppose. So before we get started with today's game, I'm sure you know that tomorrow we will give away the prizes for our first giveaway of the season. We still have 11 contestants. They're the same 11 contestants for the duck race. It's going to take place tomorrow during the 7th inning stretch of Game 40. So today will be the last day you can get in on the giveaway. It's free. I don't charge you for shipping or anything like that. I pay for all the prizes. I pay for all the shipping. And all you have to be is a subscriber and let me know in the comments below that you want to get in on the giveaway, and I will add you to the list. Do a quick rundown. I'm sure these 11 contestants know who they are, but we'll just throw it out there for one more time to make sure we got everyone who should be on the list. We've got Scott W., James K., Freddie C., John M., Lying Dog, Julio L., Dave K., Ethan P., Charismatic Dad, Lance B., and Thomas D. And for the records, Scott W., I am able to verify you. It just took a couple extra days after you subscribed to the channel for it to show up on my list. So, nonetheless, tomorrow, 7th inning stretch, we are giving away these prizes. We'll give them a quick rundown one final time. Third place prize is the 1977 Topps Rick Jones airbrush card, totally airbrushed. This card makes me laugh every single time. This is not even really from a photo of Rick Jones. It's like they actually created it from scratch, even with the airbrushed body hair. I just think it's the most bizarre card I've ever seen. And that'll be the third place prize. It's fun for anybody's collection. You bring that out during a little party, show people, get a kick out of it. Second place prize is the 2023 Topps Archives 1985 George Foster autograph card. This is a buyback card, an actual 1985 card that was then autographed by George Foster. Number 2, I believe that's 82. And as I mentioned yesterday, he did hit 50 home runs. I think it was 1977. And the grand prize for the first giveaway of the season is this 2005 Jack Morris Leather and Lumber Leather Cuts autograph card. So this is a cut piece of leather. I can't tell what it's from, if it's from a glove or something else entirely. But it's autographed by Jack Morris, who's in the Hall of Fame. And, of course, he's not really on our Detroit Tigers team. He's on the Yankees in our sim now. But, yeah, that's the grand prize. It's numbered to 110 autographs and a really nice piece for any collector. Okay, let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. A new day, a new game. I always try to go into the ball game feeling good about it. How long that lasts is entirely based on baseball moguls, pass balls and errors. We've got Jeff Robinson, our ace. He's been an ace in every start. He gets the start today. Looks like we're going to be short 2 right-handers. Jeff Montgomery and Dave Rosemont. That means we've only got Dave Smith and Todd Fisher. With Robinson in the mound, I don't foresee that as a problem. And then our lineup today versus Jimmy Key, another left-hander. We are on quite a run of lefties right now. As I mentioned, Barry Larkin will get the day off, which is a bummer because he hits lefties well. Everybody else is the regular guy. Because Larkin's out, Doug Baker gets to play his normal position for the first time in quite a while. He'll be at shortstop today. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Toronto Blue Jays. Batting leadoff, playing third base is Denny Gonzalez. Batting second at second base is LaRue, Washington. Batting third and DHing is Van Snider. Batting cleanup in left field is Antonio Aguilera. Batting fifth in center field is Lloyd MOSEBY. Batting sixth and catching is Terry McGriff. Batting seventh at first base is Willie UPSHAW. Batting eighth in center field, at shortstop is Jeff HUSON. And batting ninth is the right fielder Ruben AMARO Jr. Okay, let's take a look here at Jeff Robinson. You'll see he's making his 8th start of the year, 6-0, with a 1.41 ERA, 22 strikeouts in 44 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting 188 against him. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 50%. His splitter, that's his best pitch, rated in 86. A fastball rated in 81, so 2 pitches above league average. Overall rated an 85. The 23-year-old righty is arbitration eligible at the end of the 87 season. Look at his log. Look at the stack in W's. 7 2/3 innings against California. I remember thinking this was not going well in that ball game. He gave up 3 runs. That's the most he's given up in any start. 5 hits, which is tied for the most in any start. And he had a couple of walks. I mean, you know, like, if you could give me 7 innings every ball game giving up 3 runs, I'm down for that. So I have no problem. But I do tend to wonder if Jeff Robinson is on the verge of going sideways. I think in his last start I mentioned that I feel confident every time he starts. So I'm feeling good about it. I just feel like he's also due to get crushed. Look at the Tigers defensively. We are good everywhere. Great job by Baker at shortstop with that 89 rating. Behind the plate is Terry Kennedy getting the start after Marty Castillo got the start yesterday. Okay, here we go. Denny Gonzalez leading off versus Jeff Robinson. 3-1 count. That is a gapper. Oh, it's going to clear the wall. Pardon me. I need a drink here. I know it's early. But give me 1 moment. All right. So Denny Gonzalez somehow hits a home run. He's got 9 and an 84 power. That actually beats his complete season total from last year. 1-0. Next man up is LaRue, Washington, with a ground ball to second. Whitaker makes the play. 1 out for SNIDER. SNIDER strikes out. 2 down for the Mexican League player, Antonio Aguilera, batting .217, 5 home runs. I say that because he was in real life, not in the majors. I do really like the fact that Baseball Mogul includes some of the bigger players from the Mexican League, the Mexican League teams. So that'll do it. He pops out, whatever. 1-0 Toronto. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Tigers lineup for today. Batting leadoff in center field is Willie Wilson. Batting second at third base is George Brett. Batting third at first base is Rusty Tillman. Batting cleanup and DHing is Jeff Stone. Batting fifth and catching is Terry Kennedy. Batting sixth in left field is Kirk GIBSON. Batting seventh in right field is Jim EISENREICH. Batting eighth at shortstop is Doug Baker. And batting ninth is today's second baseman, Lou Whitaker. Okay, Jimmy Key getting the start. I think we just faced him not too long ago. He's making his 9th start of the year. 3-1 with a 4.15 ERA, 33 strikeouts in 52 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .288 against him. A couple of games and a shutout. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 46%. Technically, he's only got one good pitch. That is the curveball, rated in 86. Overall rated in 83. The 24-year-old left-hander is arbitration eligible at the end of next year. Yeah, we faced him back on April 19th, and he got the win. He went 8 innings, giving up 2 runs. They were both unearned. 5 hits. He did not walk anybody, and he struck out 6. He's coming off back-to-back no decisions. Most recently against Milwaukee, he went 6 innings, giving up 5 runs on 10 hits. He walked a guy. He struck out another guy. Could have been the same guy. Take a look at the defense for the Blue Jays. They are bad everywhere. Every position below league average, with the exception of Terry McGRIFF behind home plate. He's got an 83 rated arm. Well, we don't run anymore. Okay, here we go. Willie Wilson leading it off versus Jimmy Key. Wilson down to 265 versus lefties and a base at the left. Leadoff man is on. Wilson on first. Hit and run situation. George Brett batting .293 versus lefties. He is not hitting righties at all. And a strike him out. Stolen base. That's the only way we're getting stolen bases now, is the missed hit and run situation. Runner in scoring position for Rusty Tillman. Average has dropped down to .282. He's got a couple of home runs. A blooper to right. Get down! And that's going to be caught for out number 2. And Jeff Stone batting .500 versus lefties. 1-2 count. Slices it to left. It will fall in for a hit. Wilson will score. And it is 1-1. Just the way we drew it up. And another slice to left field. This time it'll be caught by the left fielder Aguilera. We go to the top of the second inning. I really don't want this to be a slugfest. I don't know if we can outslug the Blue Jays as Moseby grounds out to short. I do think we can outpitch them if we can hang in there long enough. There's the second K for Robinson. And Willie UPSHAW, first baseman. I love these 1985 oversized cards. They don't quite fit the window, but I'm a fan of those. I might have to look them up, see if I can't find a couple packs to open. Okay, we go to the bottom of the second after the 1-2-3 inning, and Gibby will lead it off. Gibby batting .213, 6 home runs. He's got to get on fire sooner or later as he finds a little hole in right center field for a single. So Gibby on base. Hit and runs on for Jim EISENREICH. And another missed hit and run. And another successful stolen base. The only good defensive player they have is now 0 for 2 with stolen bases. That is Gibby's 5th stolen base of the year. Runner in scoring position for Doug Baker. Baker striking out. 3 Ks for Jimmy Key. And that'll leave it up to Lou Whitaker, who has been hitting better recently, average up to 190. Striking out inside fastball. Strand that runner at second. Go to the top of the third. Jeff HUSON leading off, 278 hitter. With a home run, and Robinson walks the leadoff guy. Bad sign, we know that. Will he be going? Number 9 hitter Ruben AMARO flying out to right center field. One down for Denny Gonzalez. Had the solo shot to start off the ball game. Tapper back to Robinson. We do get the force at second. 2 down. Here's LaRue, UL's brother. Will Gonzalez be going here? He could have a shoe and a shot in the first 3 innings. He's going, and he's thrown out. Denied. Okay. We go to the bottom of the third. Willie Wilson will lead it off. Started the game off with a single, and we'll give him another one. He's 2 for 2, 4th hit for the Tigers. Let's try the hit and run. It has not worked yet, but we have had 2 consecutive stolen bases. There we go. Base hit past the shortstop into center field. Wilson, he should be at third. We never go for it anymore. That's why we're winning. Even if it's 90%. Definitely not going for it. Not stealing on purpose. If we get into a double play here, we get into a double play. But we will not be advancing base runners. Okay, we'll take a strikeout. That's safe. 5 Ks for Jimmy Key, looking good. Jeff Stone makes it number 6. Probably shouldn't have all these lefties in the lineup versus a left-handed pitcher, but they're just left-handed heavy, and he strikes out the side. We go to the top of the 4th. Here's LaRue. He was at the plate when Gonzalez was caught stealing. Ground ball to short. 1 out. Blue Jays' only hit was the leadoff home run. Since then, Robinson's been dealing. 3rd strikeout as SNIDER goes back to the bench, and then Antonio Aguilera lines out to center. Game is moving along. Bottom of the 4th. Gibby almost sneaks it through. Just a ground out to LaRue, Washington. I always want to say Le Pew, as in Pepe Le Pew. And none of that. Okay, so another 1-2-3 inning. Going to the 5th. This is typically when a Tigers pitcher seems to struggle, I guess. Now Robinson, 4th strikeout. Terry McGriff, ground ball to first. Where would we be without Jeff Robinson right now? And Willie UPSHAW, fly ball into center field. Wilson cannot get to it, falls in front. Gets it in quickly, keeping UPSHAW at first. This is going to be a 2-out rally that we cannot control. Ground ball to short. Baker making the play. Excellent job so far from both pitchers, really. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Let's see if we can't get something going. LaRue hits a ground ball to third. We need an error or something to go wrong for the Blue Jays here. Wilson pops it up to Washington. And George Brett, 1 for 2 today, gets a base at the left. Maybe the makings of a 2-out rally. Rusty Tillman will let him swing away. He's got good power. His power is better than Gonzalez. And yet he's only got 2 home runs. Oh, get down. Get down against the wall. Off the wall. Brett scores from first. A 2-out double for Rusty Tillman. His 4th double of the year. It's 2-1, Detroit. Let's keep the rally going. Here's Jeff Stone, 1-2. Oh, he gets plunked in the hip. Please don't let him get injured. And please don't start a beanball war. I don't want Robinson coming out and hitting one of their batters. That's what the game seems to be doing a lot this season. And Terry Kennedy strikes out again. Average under 300. Tigers do jump ahead 2-1. We go to the top of the 6th. Number 9 hitter. Ruben AMARO leading off. Striking out. 5 Ks for Robinson. Denny Gonzalez going down, looking. 2 outs, and LaRue. Ground ball to Baker. There we go. Great job through 6. Bottom of the 6th inning. Kirk Gibson leading off, striking out. That's 9 strikeouts for Jimmy Key. Is this a season high? He had 8 against the Royals, so I suppose it is. Jim EISENREICH. Ground ball, gets past the third baseman. A single. Let's sacrifice bunt with Doug Baker. That is something that he does well. There's a good bunt. EISENREICH makes it to second. And it will be up to Lou to come through. He's batting only 125 versus lefties. Defensive purposes. That's all we have him in there for. Top of the 7th. Jeff Robinson at 76 pitches. Van Snyder, routine ground ball to Lou. 1 out. Switch hitter Antonio Aguilera skies it into shallow center field. Whitaker goes back on the grass to make the play. And Lloyd MOSEBY, I think he's the one player that I am most concerned about in this lineup. He almost got it. It's going to be caught by EISENREICH. For out number 3, we go to the bottom of the 7th, and Willie Wilson leading it off. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. Tigers have 8 hits. Just really haven't been able to put them together in any way that's constructive. Wilson gets his 3rd hit of the day. Let's hit and run. I feel bad for George Brett. He's hit and run all 3 times at the plate. He's been successful 2 out of 3. Oh, that one almost snuck through. It will get Wilson to second and give Tillman one more shot. He drove him in the 5th. Similar situation. There's a high fly ball to right center field. Wilson should go on his own, yeah. 107 pitches for Jimmy Key. As Jeff Stone, who's 1 for 2, steps in. 1-2 count. He just gets a piece of it. Flies out to left center. Strand another runner. Okay. Robinson, I think we owe it to ourselves to keep him in there. Oh, crap. Crap, crappity crap. Crap. McGRIFF singles, and we've got a couple lefties. I mean, let's just hope for a double play. His ground ball percentage is 50%. It's a coin flip on 1 count. There we go. It's turn 2. Come on, Tillman. Yeah. Oh, no. Upshaw beats it out. Oh, man, that feels ominous. When it doesn't work out, that makes me feel like something bad's going to happen. We're going to drop the third baseman at the grass in case HUSON, who's not the best bunter in the world, he might try to drop one down. Nope, he's swinging, and he shoots it right at Brett. And we get the force at second. Now we need to guard the lines after I grab a drink of my coffee. All right. We're going to guard the lines. We do not want HUSON scoring from first if we can avoid it. He is Amaro's 0 for 2. And he's caught stealing! What a bonehead move! Kennedy is 3 for 3 behind the plate today, throwing out base runners. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. What a pitcher's duel. Kennedy, who is 0 for 3 with a couple strikeouts, but he's perfect behind the plate today. Get down. That's a fly ball to center. Gibby. Oh, man. I just needed to wait a little bit longer on that curveball. Jimmy Key officially tired. Let's see if EISENREICH can tag him. No. Okay. I mean, Robinson's had 100 pitches. We have a switch hitter and 2 righties. We have a closer in the bullpen who gave up a couple runs yesterday, but I believe he's 15 of 17 in save opportunities. I think Jeff Robinson has earned the right to get our first complete game of the year. I think he can go about 115 pitches. So I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but we're going to give it a shot. Here we go. Ruben AMARO leading it off. Ground ball to Whitaker. Error? No! That was 1 pitch, 1 out. Denny Gonzalez accountable for the only run today. Ah, poo. Will Gonzalez be running? We're going to guard the lines. Three-one count. Line drive to short. Gonzalez! Oh, no! It's over! Oh, no! That's it. We just lost the ball game. Yep. That's it. We'll bring in Comstock, but there's nothing we can do to stop it now. Now, if the error had happened with the first batter, I think we might be able to come back from that. But that error happening right then with a runner already on base because of a walk, something that Robinson doesn't do, this game is over and there's no chance. And that sucks. Well, Comstock strikes out Van Snider. That's not hard to do. That's his third strikeout. Now we'll bring in Dave Smith to get Aguilera to turn around. Aguilera's batting .342 versus lefties. He's batting .165 versus righties. A base hit ties it up. We're not going to guard the lines. We're going to play straight away. So a ground ball down the line will give them the win. Here we go, 1-2 count. Yeah. And then this is the ball game. I hate this game. This baseball mogul will not give you an ounce of joy. I can't remember the last time I played one of these sim games and actually felt an iota of happiness. It's just bullshit every single game. Robinson will not get the win. He won't get the loss either. It doesn't, like, if we win right here, it doesn't matter. Like, why would I care? It's so stupid. Infield single. We win 3-2. I mean, this game sucks. Absolutely sucks. I mean, we're 10-3 in the month, and there's no joy in this game at all. Except for tomorrow, where we're giving away prizes. God, this game blows. Oh, it's simulated. Maybe there's a trade offer. Please help me get rid of GIBSON. Anybody want GIBSON? Thinking about it. Okay. No, they want Jeff Montgomery. The White Sox do. I can't give it to the number one team in the West. Plus, this is not enticing at all. I do kind of like O.W. McDowell, but not now. I mean, he can't even get a job on this team. His last season was 82, and he was good. Joel Skinner, the skin dog, was their starting catcher last year. He had 27 home runs, and now he can't even get into a ball game at the major league level. Brad Kaminsky, in real life, was in the majors for the Braves in '85. A legit prospect for the Braves that just did not pan out. Okay, no. Let's take a look at the standings. We're tied for first. Boston had the day off, I guess. Toronto's 3 back. Cleveland's 3 back. What a waste. What a damn waste. Let's take a look at the National League. Pittsburgh, 9 in a row. St. Louis, 8 losses in a row. That's sad. That team is not good. 13 home runs this season. I mean, Old Busch Stadium, not a home run park. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Seattle wins this year first with the Sox. 8-1 wins puts the Dodgers in first place. Fernando struck out 9. Gave up only 1 run. Billy Joe Robideau struggled for the Astros. One of the best names all time. Scotty Earl. Bernard Gilkey. Mike Scioscia. All right. Detroit wins 3-2. I mean, what a disaster. He only gave up 2 runs and he couldn't get the win. Oh, it was 1 earned because of the error. That's even worse. What horse shit. Transaction. Oh, Greg Minton retired. Greg Minton, the guy that maybe can give Rick Jones a run for the worst baseball card ever. I mean, it could be 1A and 1B between Greg Minton and his buck teeth that looks like someone had used a whitening pen Maybe I'll pull that. Well, maybe I'll give that away as a prize in the future. We know about Jeff Nelson, Randy O'Neal. Did we know that after his start versus the Tigers, he's going to miss? He won't even miss the start. And Pascual Perez, another one of those 85 oversized cards that I like so much. He's 3-6. He's going to miss 2 weeks for Pittsburgh, who's on a roll, man. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. This is it. This is your last chance to get in on the giveaway. There's the prizes. Rick Jones, George Foster, and Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. Giving them away for free. You can't beat free. Why is it taking so long? There we go. Player of the game is Jeff Robinson. It could be Willie Wilson, who went 4 for 5 with the stolen base. But Jeff Robinson is an elite level pitcher. His ERA went down. Great job by Comstock coming in and striking him out. And then Dave Smith came in and blew the save, right? And it's a blown save. It's his third. God, this sucks. Gets the vulture win for doing nothing. Jeff Robinson, he is the player of the game. Doug Baker's error. I mean, I can't blame him. Like, it's the game was going to make it happen. So shows they're 0 for 2 in stolen bases. That doesn't sound right. Acker could not get an out. He suffers a loss, 0-2. What a bunch of crap. All right, we're going to come back tomorrow. Big day, giving away the prizes. Last chance to get in. Be a subscriber. Let me know in the comments. We will add you at the 11th hour into the duck race. Until tomorrow, everyone, have a great day.